J. Nathaniel. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
Shooter take a shot deep. Open target! Her third. From left to right, sets off. Oh,
Down!
watch who's gonna step. He's gonna go for the. It fell from the sky into air and ice hit.
Welcome to Tallahassee, Florida, home of the National High Magnetic Field Laboratory and Bobby Bowden Field at Doak S. Campbell Stadium, where tonight the Florida State Seminoles host the Syracuse Orange. Hello, everyone. My name is Tony Papel, and I am joined on the broadcast by the outstanding Andrew Anderson. Andrew, this should be a great ACC matchup tonight. What are the keys to this one?
You know, I think it's Florida State getting off to a hot start. If they want to put Syracuse away early, they did, in fact, get mercied last week by Auburn, who is known as one of the better teams in the league.
Well, we have a fantastic starting return here by Bo Bailey, setting up Syracuse in great field position. This should be a great matchup. The conclusion of the midway point of the season, week 4 of CFSL action. J.K. Matthews is going to lead Syracuse out onto the field, already in plus field position. Run on the first down carry by William Avery.
You know, going back to what I wanted to say earlier, I think Florida State's coming out and playing with a chip on their shoulder. They got absolutely embarrassed last week by Auburn, and they want to come out and show that they are still a top team in this league.
Well, they're going to be 2 handoffs in a row, and great job right there by Brody Rockmore to come up and get the tackle for loss in the backfield.
Yeah, Brody Rockmore shot the gap, getting in the backfield before William Avery knew what hit him.
Absolutely. 2 great plays by the linebacking core of Florida State, holding him. We will see 3rd and 13. Matthews forced to throw, hits his receiver in the flat, sheds a tackle, sheds another, but gets brought down by Willie Walker III, unable to pick up the first down. And with 4th and 2, they will be forced to punt right on the edge of field goal territory.
Yeah, this is a difficult punt to, place somewhere and pin Florida State deep, but over on Twitch, to open up that game, a 76-yard touchdown pass to Brian Jones as West Virginia goes up 7-0, 8:23 left in the first over there.
Quick strike from West Virginia. Here, Florida State gets the quick turnover on downs, and that lets Florida State get the football back. Run by Dash Delano on first down. He'll get 1.
Yeah, I mean, if you're West Virginia, you're a good team. I mean, you got a generational talent quarterback in Gunnar Rice who has been tearing the league up this year.
Well, cloudy 78 degrees, 5-mile-per-hour light winds here in Tallahassee. Delano tries to get to the edge. He cannot. Syracuse closes too quick.
Yeah, this Syracuse defense, I've called a few of their games. I've called Syracuse's games a few times this season, and they have shown that they can hang with some of the tougher teams.
3rd and 6, deep pass down the sideline. Has a man who had a step. He breaks 2 tackles. Great block. Gets picked up, and Dave Axis is going to go to the house for a touchdown.
You know, we just called a 76-yard touchdown pass in the other game. Now Florida State goes, hey, we heard that. Why don't we just do what West Virginia just did and air the ball out?
Unbelievable pitch and catch right there. Jaden Tamucci got beat in coverage. He can't get the tackle. And then look at that block at the end right there by Sebastian Sapp. Pancakes him to spring Axis into the end zone for the touchdown. Florida State goes up very quickly. Like you said, matching 76-yard touchdown pass from Zeus Clayton, and that gets Florida State on the board early. I was going to say Florida State has the 2nd worst offense in terms of yards per game, and Syracuse has the 2nd worst defense in terms of yards given up per game, but we see that Florida State's offense strikes first in that matchup.
Yeah, and Dave Axis, he already having a better game than he did last week, was barely involved in the offense, only 2 of 22, and tonight 1 of 76 and a touchdown already.
Yeah, fantastic play right there by Clayton. Finds his receiver on the deep go route. Sets up a 7-0 ball game here for the 2nd series of the game for J.K. Matthews. 2 tight ends and 2 receivers to the top of the screen. He will hand it off again to Avery, who gets the edge and picks up 5.
You know, Avery knows how to run and knows how to like follow blocks, but this Florida State defense is going to be all over the field tonight, causing mayhem for the Syracuse offense.
They will have to be very quick laterally to contain Avery. The pitch does not get off. Homcure is right there for the tackle for loss.
Yeah, amazing play there by Hom, getting in the backfield, getting in Matthews' face before he has the ability to pitch it to Avery. And even then, if he had pitched it to Avery, there was another FSU guy on the, basically standing in front of Avery that Avery would have had to work to get past.
Yeah, that was a very difficult play from the get-go. 3rd and 8 for Matthews. He's going to throw. Blitz comes. They throw that direction, but the defense is too quick. Creedon cannot get any yards, and it is 4th and 8. Another punt forced by Florida State.
Yeah, like I said, Florida State coming out, playing with a chip on their shoulder, being aggressive on defense, getting in the backfield, and on offense as well, being very aggressive.
Absolutely. Call on Tyrone, weather matching in real life. That's because we look up the weather in Tallahassee and input that into the game. So it's like we're actually playing there. I didn't know if you knew that or not. But Florida State will get the football back. Zeus Clayton 1 for 1 on the night passing. He's going to hand it off to Dash Delano, who gets the edge. Made a man miss, and a big run down the near sideline.
Yeah, and over on Twitch, a 3-yard touchdown run for Tyler Johnson as Clemson responds, tying it up at 7 apiece with 6:36 left in the first.
Great play over there between Clemson and West Virginia. Florida State with the chance to go up 2 possessions here. They got good field position on the punt. Dash Delano with an excellent run. Sets up 1st and 10 from the 31. Zeus Clayton's going to pass. Easy completion to Sapp for 3.
Yeah, like I said, I think this one could get ugly quick. You know, Florida State was one of the top teams in the league before last week, and now they're coming out. They're going to be aggressive, proving to everyone that, hey, we are still a top team.
Well, Delano's going to run for the first down here, but you never know, Andrew. They did only score 3 points last week, so they've already scored more here tonight, but you never know. Kind of got shown the blueprint of how to stop them.
Yeah, and Matt, the blueprint to stop them is make sure you're covering the entire receiving core for this Florida State offense, which is difficult, as well as making sure do not give Zeus Clayton an open opportunity.
Well, he had tons of time right there, was unable to connect with his receiver in the end zone. He was open, and that as a break for Syracuse as it is 2nd and 10. Clayton going to do play action and throw it to his receiver. This time it's a touchdown. Rashad Williams gets his 3rd of the season.
Yeah, the freshman only had 48 receiving yards on 3 receptions last week. Getting a touchdown here early on. Like I said, if you're Syracuse, you got to find a way to stop the entire Florida State offense from getting going. Both receivers, tight ends, and, both running backs. Christian Davis, we don't call his name a lot, but maybe see if he can get going tonight early on for Florida State too.
Absolutely. I agree. You've got to get your playmakers involved. Good return here again for Syracuse and Bo Bailey. He has done an excellent job tonight to set up Syracuse in good starting field position. That is twice now doing his part. We will see if J.K. Matthews, William Avery, and the rest of this offense for Syracuse can back him up. It is 1st and 10 for Matthews, 2 tight ends. Brings 1 man in motion. That's Scott. It's going to be the option man, and the option will not even get off. They're going to lose yards again.
Yeah, Bjorn Thorson there with the play. It looked like it might have worked. Bjorn Thorson just leveled J.K. Matthews coming off the edge.
Yeah, huge hit there. Bjorn Thorson from Spokane, Washington, my hometown. So got to get the hometown shout-outs there. 2nd and 14. They will run here again with Avery. Open hole. He picks up a good chunk. There's 5 of it. Makes it more manageable.
Yeah, gets it back to 3rd and 10. Still a long 3rd down here for Syracuse. You never want to be in these 3rd and 10 early on against a team like FSU.
They only bring 4, but he's open over the middle of the field down the seam. Tom Creedon gets 16.
Yeah, good route there by Creedon, just getting up the seam and turning and looking at the right time to get his hands on the ball.
Mark Hurwitz in chat saying, "Why are we running?" It's like it's like that meme. Why are you running? Why are you running? So Syracuse is maybe a little bit concerned about their offensive performance so far tonight. It's a good first down conversion. Handoff to Avery, who gets to the edge, fights forward for 6.
Yeah, Olin Norris gets his first rush of the night. The freshman out of Wilton, New York, had himself a good game last week, 9 of 67 and a touchdown.
Absolutely. I apologize. That was Olin Norris, my mistake. Handoff up the middle. This time it is Avery for 7 more. Bracco, hello. Thank you for joining us.
You know, this Syracuse offense is showing that they are right now running the ball at will against this Florida State defense.
They are. It's been when they've been forced to throw that they've had some trouble. Avery picks up 3 more there.
Yeah, when they are forced to throw or when they decide to run the read option with a pitch is where they run into the problem.
Yeah, the linebackers from Florida State have done a great job containing the quarterback runs. Roll out to the left here, squares the shoulders. Tons of time for Matthews. Deep pass to the end zone, and it is tipped away at the last second. Great defensive effort.
Yeah, number 1 there by Florida State. After the tip, had a chance to still catch it. Kareem Ali, the sophomore out of Houston, Texas.
Great play by Ali. Sets up 3rd and 7. Matthews will throw again. Middle of the field. It is caught for another first down by Martin on the deep slant.
Yeah, the senior out of Russellville, Arkansas, also quick twitch update. 68-yard touchdown pass to Joshua Campbell. West Virginia takes a 14-10 lead on Clemson with 4:38 in the first.
Screen pass incoming here to Avery. He slips the tackle and rolling over defenders still up. Oh my goodness, what a play. Avery gets 14.
I do not know how that man managed to get back up on his feet after getting slung around like he did.
I don't think he did either because he was still up and wasn't trying to get into the end zone. Instead, he's down at about the 2. It will be a handoff to Norris. Oh my goodness, he gets posterized.
Yeah, and Bjorn Thorson, we called his name out earlier on this drive, making a big play again, making a huge play there, coming untouched through the gap.
Unbelievable play right there by Thorson. He's not messing around. 2nd and goal from the 5.5. Scott in motion. Option play incoming. They hand it off this time. Norris is back up to the 1.
Yeah, Norris doesn't want to take, Norris doesn't want to take those plays where he loses yards and then run off the field. He wants to show, hey, let me redeem myself here with this run.
3rd and goal. Option play. Can he get into the end zone? He can. J.K. Matthews, touchdown, Syracuse.
Yeah, good read here by J.K. Matthews. Faked the handoff. Saw that the 2 defenders that were in the backfield already were going to take the running back and just decided to take it himself.
Excellent play right there. Great drive, 12 plays. That is a long drive at CFSL standards. To get that into the end zone, it's back to a 1-possession game. We'll see if the Syracuse defense has any answer for this potent Florida State offense.
Yeah, I mean, I expect Florida State to just go down the field again, take their time, and end up with 7, but you never know in this league. As we just saw, Georgia ended up beating the number 1 team in the league.
Yeah, they did a great upset. We will see what that happens in this one. 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Audible called by Clayton. He will throw a screen pass here. Finds Dash Delano, who slips a tackle and gets 1.
Yeah, amazing move there by Delano to get past the first tackle. Unfortunately, that is as far as he went. We got a Twitch update for you. 4-yard touchdown pass to Felix Fontaine as Clemson goes up 17-14 with 3:19 left in the first.
Another missed tackle in the backfield that the Dash Delano breaks. He gets 1 more yard. That was pretty hard fought.
That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
Yeah, amazing play here by Delano, making another miss and then getting some extra yards.
3rd and 8 for Zeus Clayton. He will throw, looking deep down the far sideline. His man has a step again. This is Dave Axis again. Cannot break it to the house, but another huge pickup for Florida State.
And Dave Axis well on his way to having a monster game. 2 receptions, 127 yards.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, 60, it just flashed 63.5 yards average.
I think you will take that if you are Dave Axis. Under center, offset I formation, faking the handout, roll out left, squaring the shoulders. Clayton looks to the end zone. Good deflection by Andre Christmas.
Yeah, and, you know, Zeus Clayton had all the time in the world. He was checking his Snapchat, checking his Instagram before he had to even throw the ball.
2nd and 10, roll out to the left again. This time off the back foot. You are not a shortstop.
Yeah, that looked like some sort of play that Corey Seager would have made.
Yes, very true. You're absolutely right. 3rd and 10. Axis in motion. Clayton will pass, looking to the end zone. Man in his face gets rid of it, and it's a touchdown. Dave Axis does get in for his 2nd score of the game.
Yeah, Dave Axis looking to be a big part of this FSU offense tonight with, like you said, his 2nd touchdown in the 1st quarter.
Unbelievable performance so far tonight from Dave Axis. In the previous game, we saw that Jeff Frey for Georgia had about 250 receiving yards. We could be on pace to see Dave Axis. All this is in the 1st quarter. He could hit 400 alone in this game if he keeps on this pace. Syracuse will get the football back, looking to make it 1 possession yet again.
Yeah, we got to be careful here to watch Dave Axis because he is going to be on record watch tonight for the modern era. And on Twitch, we have an update. Brian Jones, a 6-yard touchdown catch, his 2nd of the evening, as West Virginia takes the lead back 21-17 with 2:22 left in the 1st over there.
A shootout over there on Twitch. Bjorn Thorsten fills the hole here yet again.
Bjorn Thorsten is a problem on this Florida State defense, and he is showing why. He is able to just break through any hole that the offensive line is not, covering and making plays.
Coming into this game, Thorsten had 4 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, and 1 sack. Already 3 tackles for loss here tonight. Another good play, this time by Rocky Painter, the freshman, fills the hole. It's 3rd and 9.
Yeah, now, like you said, Syracuse on a very hard 3rd down against this tough Florida State defense.
J.K. Matthews will pass here on 3rd and 9. Man in his face, throws it deep down the near sideline. High points it, cannot come down with it. Adam Leach knocks that one away. That brings us to the start of the 2nd quarter. You are watching the CFSL presented by PX1 Sports right here on YouTube. Florida State 21-7 lead. And welcome back. Tony Papel and Andrew Anderson in the broadcast booth here tonight. Florida State forces yet another punt. Love to see the 2s going up in chat as they will get good starting field position yet again. And Andrew, if you're Syracuse, you have to try and find a way to maybe get a turnover. Last week, Zeus Clayton was certainly less than ideal, only had 169 passing yards and 2 interceptions.
Yeah, tonight already, he's already going to be close to 200 yards through the air.
So certainly different offensive performance tonight. Dash Delano tries to stretch that to the edge. Instead, we are going to get a clipping penalty to knock them back a little bit further. It will be 1st and 22. That's less than ideal.
Yeah, and the penalty was called on none other than Dave Axis, the man who is on fire tonight for this Florida State offense.
Well, I think we got to maybe take some yards away from Dave Axis for that 12-yard penalty. Instead, 1st and 22, they'll hand it off to Delano yet again. Cannot get to the edge. Aaron Dartez with a great tackle.
Yeah, Dartez getting off the block that was there by the O-line and getting in the backfield to prevent Delano from getting upfield.
2nd and very long. Handoff again to Delano, trying to stretch to the edge. Swings a defender. He gets 9 of it back.
Yeah, now you're still in a 3rd and long situation, but from what we've seen tonight from Zeus Clayton, this is the down where he normally just heaves it deep and one of his receivers is somewhere down the field.
They have accesses on the bottom of the screen. They go middle this time, and it's intercepted. That's exactly what they had to have. Picked off by Andre Christmas down the seam, and Syracuse may be back in business.
Yeah, that is an amazing play there by the Syracuse defense, jumping the route on and just making sure to hold on to that interception. Also,
Go ahead, please. I'm sorry.
We got a Twitch update for you. A 55-yard touchdown pass to Gage Tyson. Now Clemson takes the lead 24-21, 1:15 left in the first quarter.
Good carry here by William Avery for 11 yards, picks up the first down. I do not know what Zeus Clayton was looking at. It was tight double coverage on that deep pass, and then Christmas picks it off. Another first down run for a first down. Here Matthews will pass, those to the near sideline. On the out route, it's Bo Bailey for 4.
Yeah, amazing. Good effort there by Bo Bailey to make sure his feet were down inbounds. Last week, Bo Bailey, a heavy part of this Syracuse offense.
Handoff up the middle this time to Avery yet again for another first down.
Yeah, and Avery gets suplexed here at the end of the run, just gets picked up and just shoulder dropped right into the field.
Syracuse has 6 first downs compared to only 3 for Florida State, but all those deep plays, they haven't really needed to have sustained drives. Handoff here up the middle. This is Avery met in the backfield very quickly. He loses a yard.
Yeah, and Ivar Lund getting involved now on the Florida State defense. Like I said, running against this Florida State defense is not going to be easy.
No, it's not. Rocky Painter was the first one on the scene, filled the hole. And then Lund from Soldotna, Alaska. Love to get some Alaska love here tonight. Handoff to Olin Norris. Put his foot in the ground, made a cut, gets 2 of it back.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Syracuse, you got to start looking at maybe throwing the ball more and lean on the run a little less, because right now the run is not helping.
3rd and 9 pass on the deep out route, caught for a first down by Josiah Baker. His first catch of the night, and Syracuse is driving.
Yes, Josiah Baker been a huge part of the Syracuse offense the entire season so far, so look to get him involved a lot more. Also, another Twitch update for you guys. 26-yard touchdown pass to Kate Graziano as West Virginia takes the lead back 28-24, 17 seconds left in the first.
Read option keeper for Matthews, gets to the edge, makes a man miss. He's going down the sideline. He gets pushed out of bounds by a defensive lineman at the last second.
Yeah, if you're Florida State, you love to see even your big men on the D-line hustling to make plays like this.
Forces him out at the 2-yard line. Syracuse with the great drive. We've seen kind of both offenses do the run-pass model. They will run here again by Norris. Gets brought down from behind by Brody Rockmore.
Yeah, this Florida State defense, they're being aggressive. They're getting in the backfield. They're covering everything, forcing Syracuse to rely on the run more than the pass.
2nd and goal. 3 receivers to the bottom of the screen, a tight end to the top from the pistol. Matthews will hand it off. No, he will keep it on the option, and he gets into the end zone. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the night.
Amazing play here again by J.K. Matthews. Reading that defensive end, seeing where he was going to go. And then once he noticed that the defensive end was all over the running back, Matthews just tucked it and run it.
Tried to get to the edge, almost went too far outside, but eventually comes back in, makes the cut, gets into the end zone, and it's a 1-possession game yet again here. And Andrew, this is kind of we see the back and forth game on Twitch. This is a little bit back and forth action of its own.
Yeah, it is. I definitely have to agree, but I've also seen moments where Syracuse is like this. They're back and forth, and then all of a sudden, Syracuse just loses feel, and the team they're playing just takes away and ends up dominating the rest of the game.
Well, screen pass here to Dash Delano, picks up 7 yards, sets up a very manageable, that's a long 3 yards, maybe call it 2nd and 4 for Zeus Clayton and the Seminoles. 2 halfbacks in the backfield with him. He throws the screen pass to Delano yet again. This time he is met quickly.
Yeah, back-to-back screen plays. Only one of them normally works, but we now have a Twitch update for you. 54-yard touchdown pass to Kate Graziano, her 2nd of the night, as West Virginia extends their lead to 35-24 with 8:21 left in the 2nd.
Joshua McGinnis, the corner, came up to get that tackle for loss. 3rd and 4 here. Clayton looking down the field, deep pass to the far sideline. Tight coverage, it's knocked away by Jaden Tamucci.
Yeah, it looks like the ball was just a little bit underthrown there by Clayton. Good defense there by Tamucci to just knock it away.
Excellent stand by the Syracuse defense, gets them off the field yet again with a chance to tie up this ball game. Good field position on the punt return as well by Bo Bailey. He's done a good job in the return game.
Yeah, Bo Bailey has been the reason why Syracuse has had good starting field position on pretty much all their drives.
They have, yeah, they've done a really excellent job. 2 long punt returns, or 2 long kick returns, excuse me. Good punt return there. Deep pass from Matthews to Tom Creedon on the long out. It's a 1st down.
Yeah, JK now starting to get active with his arm a little bit. Still trying to see if he's going to rely more on the run or if his arm is going to be the thing that helps Syracuse potentially upset Florida State.
Well, it will be a read option keeper for J.K. Matthews. Picks up about 20 yards. He is averaging 7 yards per carry, 2 rushing touchdowns tonight. Great read there. And then a good pickup of the block by William Avery. Didn't get the ball, then got to the safety. Sets up 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line. 3 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom from the pistol. Matthews hands it off up the middle, sheds a tackle, gets to the 2nd level, and Avery's going to pick up 6.
Yeah, like I brought up earlier, we had already seen an upset as number 14 Georgia took out the number 1 team in the CFSL. It would be interesting to see Florida State drop another game.
Well, another read option keeper here for Matthews, gets 6 and a 1st down.
Yeah, J.K. Matthews showing that he can do it on the ground with his legs himself.
1st and 10 for Matthews. Read option keeper again, runs into his own player, slips a tackle. 3 rushing touchdowns on the night for J.K. Matthews. We've got a tie ball game.
And just like that, like I said, J.K. Matthews showing he can do it with his legs as well as through the air. And Florida State, watch out. You are now in a battle with unranked Syracuse.
Absolutely. J.K. Matthews at 184 rushing yards last week. So that is just a dominating performance on the ground for the quarterback here, doing a great job as well, getting them to tie up this ball game. Good return here. Potential Dave Axis, if he breaks that tackle, he could go down the sideline. And so we have got a 21-21 ball game here. Syracuse's defense has gotten a couple stops in a row. We will see if they can maybe get another here. Tight end comes in motion from left to the right. Zeus Clayton will pass deep down the field. It is caught. What a tight window. Rashad Williams for 20.
Yeah, Rashad. Good ball here by Clayton just to get it over the corner and in front of the safety.
That's an excellent pass by Zeus Clayton. Florida State is a 16.5 point favorite. The over-under is 80.5. We are definitely on pace to hit the over-under, and the spread looks like it won't be covered, at least at this point. Dash Delano, a hard run for 8.
Yeah, Dash Delano showing he's a focal part of this Florida State offense. Twitch update for you. 1-yard touchdown run for quarterback Luke Cannon as Clemson closes the lead to 35-31.
Delayed handoff to Dash Delano, loses a yard. Fantastic play in the backfield by Nehemiah Brown Jr. Sets up a 3rd and 3 here for the Florida State Seminoles. Syracuse with the potential to get off the field 3 times in a row. Clayton dropping back to pass, looking deep down the near sideline. His receiver had a step yet again. This time it's Williams.
Yeah, Rashad Williams and Dave Axis seem to be the number 1 and number 2 targets tonight for Zeus Clayton. Amazing conversion here on 3rd down by Zeus Clayton and this Florida State Seminoles offense.
1st and 10 from the 11.5-yard line. Both Delano and Davis in the backfield with Clayton. He is in the shotgun. He will throw that one away. That's a souvenir.
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to hit that out route on the far sideline, but just missed it.
2nd and 10, 2 tight ends under center. Brings one in motion from left to the right. That's Walker. Clayton will throw. Hits his tight end, Sean Huff. And who's going to pick up just a couple, 2 yards, sets up a crucial 3rd and 8.
Yeah, after catching that ball, Huff looked upfield and saw a bunch of white jerseys surrounding him. Had nowhere to go.
No, just had to hold on to the football there. Empty set under center. Clayton will throw. Looking to the end zone off the back foot. It is not an accurate pass. That didn't really look like it was to anyone. Syracuse's bend but don't break defense will get off the football field. Boo Sheets comes on to kick the field goal.
Yeah, what an amazing defensive stand there by Syracuse. Let Florida State get down the field and then just holds them to a field goal. Maybe the momentum now is shifting into Syracuse's favor.
Yeah, it seems like it at this point. Great job by Syracuse's defense yet again. They have the opportunity with 2 minutes left, 3 timeouts, tons of time to score. Florida State with more total offense here tonight, especially with those deep passes. But Syracuse looking to take the lead as Florida State will get the ball after the half. So if they can get a stop, maybe a 2-for-1 situation. Option handoff this time to Avery is met in the backfield quickly.
Yeah, good defense there by Florida State to read it, see it was a run, and swarm the backfield of Syracuse. Also, we got another Twitch update for you. 4-yard touchdown run to Gunnar Rice as West Virginia goes back up 11, 42-31 with 5:02 in the second.
And off here to William Avery, picks up 7 of those yards, sets up a manageable 3rd and 3.
Yeah, that is a high-scoring game before halftime over there on Twitch.
Pretty high-scoring game here as well, 45 total points. 3rd and 3, Matthews. Happy feet throws, finds his man over the middle. That's Houston Bagley, his first catch of the night.
Yeah, Houston Bagley, he's also a huge part of the Syracuse offensive success. Last week, 2 receptions, 58 yards, and a touchdown. We'll have to see if J.K. Matthews wants to get him more involved tonight as well.
12 total first downs for Syracuse compared to 5 for Florida State. That's the deep plays to Dave Axis. 1st and 10. Matthews will throw. Blitz comes. It's picked up. They find their man in the flat. That's Connor Martin for 6.
Yeah, Connor Martin getting his first reception of the night. He had no receptions last week.
2nd and 4. Matthews will throw again. Throws it middle of the field just to check down. Shedding a tackle is Russell Gardner. That's a walk-on.
Yeah, we like to see walk-on love here. Russell Gardner may have to get him a scholarship depending on how he ends up playing the rest of the game.
Yeah, a couple more big plays. That could definitely be an option. Blitz comes again. Matthews hits this check down again. Creedon gets 5.
Yeah, a couple people in chat surprised that Syracuse is actually hanging around with Florida State. And honestly, I'm with them.
Elijah Pence with the open field tackle on that previous play. Floats it on the corner. It is deflected. Pence could have had his hand, or did have his hands on it. Could have had an interception. Instead, it's 3rd and 5.
Yeah, good play there by Pence. The corner route was underthrown there by J.K. Matthews.
3rd and 3. Screen pass incoming. They find their man. The blocking does develop for William Avery. It's a 1st down.
Yeah, amazing play there by Syracuse to get the 1st down. Now that they're on the edge of the red zone. They do have an opportunity to take the first lead of the game.
Yes, they do. Down 3. Blitz comes, and that is deflected at the line. It's going to be 2nd and 10.
I didn't see a deflection. I think he might have just had a miscommunication there with the tight end.
Well, then that is just a terrible pass from Matthews. Sets up 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Throws it out of the back of the end zone.
Yeah, J.K. Matthews making the smart decision there, just throwing it away. I see somebody in chat named the blind umpire. I wonder if their actual name is Angel Hernandez.
Well, he is retiring, so won't be in the MLB anymore. Pass middle of the field, RKO tackle, but Scott is going to pick up 7 yards. It's going to make this an easier field goal for Bradley Abrams.
Yeah, amazing play, amazing defensive play there by Florida State. The bend don't break. Now it's their turn to show off that.
And they will drain the clock here to kick it with only 2 seconds left to take us into the half. Speaking of the blind umpire, Rocky Painter, that is his player who picked up his 5th tackle of the ball game. He's done a good job being in the backfield on some run plays as well. Abrams with the kick to tie it up at the half. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 24 all at the half. Andrew, what a fantastic first half we've seen here in Tallahassee.
Yeah, I thought early on with how Florida State was playing that they were going to slowly but surely pull away. But Syracuse, they're playing tough. They're fighting hard. They're fighting every down on defense. They're showing they can move the ball on offense pretty well against this Florida State defense. But at a halftime, while we have a halftime break, I'm going to give you guys a Twitch update. 49-yard touchdown pass to Hunter Dowell. West Virginia up 49-31 with 3:13 left in the second. That is an insane amount of points for a first half, for not even the first half being over yet.
Yeah, defense is optional over there on the Twitch game. Here, an extremely even performance for both teams so far tonight. As you can see, first half stats, Syracuse dominating time of possession. It's all those deep passing plays, much more balanced offensive approach from Syracuse. And that interception thrown by Zeus Clayton could be looming large at this point. Florida State will get the ball after the half, though, so they will try and use this home field advantage, march down the field, and get that momentum back, and maybe take control of this ball game.
You know, I believe I was looking at Syracuse's schedule the other day. I believe this is their hardest matchup of the season.
Wow, okay, well, then this is a huge performance for Syracuse. They've done a great job so far tonight, holding Florida State to minimal yards. Dave Axis, sets up a good field position here with a good return. And as you can see, some of these deep passes to Axis, he would break 2 tackles on this play. There's the first, there's the second. Sebastian Sapp picked up a crucial block right there to get him into the end zone. That was the first score of the game. Maybe we'll see if Zeus Clayton can connect with him one more time.
Yeah, we'll have to wait. And go ahead.
No, please, go ahead, Andrew.
Yeah, like you said, we'll have to wait and see if Zeus Clayton can find that connection between him and Dave Axis. That seems to be the bread and butter of the Florida State offense right now. So we'll have to see if Syracuse has adjusted to realizing that.
1st and 10, little mini motion from the fullback. Handoff to Dash Delano, cuts it back, sheds a tackle, still fighting forward. He's going to get 9.
Yeah, that is a very hard 9 yards there by Dash Delano. Now we'll have to see what Florida State does here on 2nd down.
The entire playbook is open here. 2 tight ends. Axis in motion at the top of the screen. They will throw. Looks on the out route. There's one of those tight ends, Traylon Walker for 9.
Yeah, this Florida State team is very, very talented, as we've seen week in and week out, minus last week.
Right, last week, a crazy performance, only scoring 3 points. Tonight, Zeus Clayton and Florida State scoring quite a bit more. Another handoff here to Delano, sheds a tackle, fighting forward, add 9 more to his total.
Yeah, averaging 6 yards a carry there by Dash Delano. He is doing everything in his power to carry this Florida State offense.
2nd and 1. Clayton will pass. Looking down the field, just throws this one away.
Yeah, that's the smart decision. Everything was covered. He was feeling the pressure. Just throw it away. Also, over on Twitch, Tyler Johnson gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the night on a 6-yard touchdown run. 49-38 West Virginia, 1:36 left in the first half.
Eric Hart with the deflection over the middle. That's a walk-on right there, making that play. 4th and 1. They're going to go for it. Crucial formation here. Looks like they're going to run with Delano in the I formation. Clayton under center. Takes the snap, hands it off to Delano. The blocking is good enough, and he gets to the edge. He fights forwards, turns on the Jets, and picks up about 20.
Yeah, Dash Delano is doing, like I said, doing everything in his power to show that this Florida State defense is going to be run through him in this second half. Wearing down this Syracuse defense is going to be a goal of Florida State.
Aaron Dartez almost had the tackle, instead got blocked at the last second. 1st and 10 from the red zone. Clayton check down to his tight end Sean Huff for a 1st down and 1st and goal.
Yeah, Sean Huff also getting involved a little bit there. Good throw by Zeus Clayton. We got a Twitch update. 61-yard touchdown pass to Joshua Campbell, his 2nd. 55-38, 1:20 in the 2nd.
Zeus Clayton just threw that one out of the back of the end zone. Sets up 2nd and goal for the Seminoles from about the 8-yard line. He will pass here. Throws it on the out route. That is deflected.
Yeah, and over on Twitch, I just did the math. In the first half alone, they have scored 93 points.
That's a lot of points.
Yeah.
That is a ton. 48 total here so far. Clayton looking to the end zone. Comeback route. He is not in the end zone. Rashad Williams didn't have possession until he was at the 1. Syracuse is going to hold them to a field goal.
Yeah, this is the 2nd time in a row now we've seen Syracuse be able to hold Florida State to only scoring 3.
Wow, that was a crazy decision there by the refs. They said he was not in the end zone. Instead, Busheets comes out, kicks the field goal through the uprights. It is only a 3-point lead. Syracuse's defense does another great job keeping them out of the end zone.
Yeah, now we'll have to see if Syracuse's offense can maybe end up in the end zone and take the lead.
They have yet to lead this ball game. 1st and 10 for the Syracuse Orange. J.K. Matthews will come out, 2 tight ends and 2 receivers. From the pistol, one comes in motion from left to the right. They will throw to that motion man. That's the tight end, Connor Martin. His 2nd catch of the night. He gets 4.
Yeah, good defensive read there by the first guy for Florida State, but unfortunately just Connor Martin bounced right off that first tackle.
I was mistaken. That was his 3rd catch of the night. So 2nd and 6, roll out to the right, off the back foot. What an arm strength on that throw. Oh my goodness. Emerson Ridley deflects it away.
Yeah, Emerson Ridley could have got lucky and came down with that one. And, we would have been talking about a completely different, chain of events there.
That was it deep down the near sideline. His man had a step in between the cover, too. That's Trenell Scott for a big 1st down.
Yeah, Trenell Scott, his 2nd reception of the night. He's looking to get involved often for the Syracuse Orange offense.
Excellent play right there in between the corner and the safety. Emerson Ridley tried to come over, but it was a little bit too late. 1st down still heavily in favor of Syracuse. That's the big play offense of Florida State. 1st and 10 for the Orange. Matthews with the read option. He will keep it. He's deadly with those legs. He's still going down the field. He's going to get tripped up by a defensive lineman. Lund is going to save a touchdown.
Yeah, Lund, amazing play here. Yeah, even though J.K. Matthews was past him, he never gave up on the play at all.
Again, you got to unhook the trailer if you're Matthews. That's the 2nd time now that he has been denied from a touchdown because of a defensive lineman. That sets up 1st and 10 from about the 15-yard line. Matthews throws it out to the flat. His man has some space. Bailey has 7.
And a Twitch update
Bring up 2nd and 3.
here for you in a second. 12-yard touchdown pass to Brian Jones, his third of the game, 63-38 with 25 seconds left in the first half. Gunnar Rice with 8 passing touchdowns and 1 rushing touchdown.
Unbelievable performance for Gunnar Rice tonight. Great open field tackle right there. Emerson Ridley letting out a little bit of frustration, it seems. Matthews could not get past him. Tried to get his 3rd rushing touchdown of the night.
Yeah, I obviously think Gunnar Rice is going to have the single game record for most touchdowns in the first half of a game.
Well, it seems like an unbelievable performance over there to the end zone, and his man led him a step too far. Houston Bagley was open, but he just threw it a little bit too far out of the back of the end zone. Florida State's defense now, they stand tall. Bradley Abrams comes out to kick the field goal, and it is up and good, so we are tied once again.
And as you said, right now it's not looking like Florida State will be covering the spread, but we do still have quite a bit of game left, so something crazy could happen.
Well, 16.5 is 2 touchdowns and a field goal, so that is definitely possible if either team really could get hot, get a couple deep touchdowns, maybe a pick 6. But the over-under on our game is 80.5. So far, we are at 54 total points, so that will be close to watch for as well. Clayton will pass here on first down. Over the middle, it's caught by Axis for 7.
And something else, too, the over-under on West Virginia's game was at 81.5. So that is definitely a hit on the over.
Yeah, that has already been smashed. Here, faking the handoff, roll out right. Clayton just checks it down, shedding a tackle, cannot get the first down. Barry Whalen gets the catch.
Yeah, Barry Whalen looking like that's going to be a walk-on getting his first reception of the night.
Now, that is a freshman from Jersey City, New Jersey, who gets that reception right there. The third-string tight end gets it. 3rd and inches. Clayton will throw, has his man on the hitch route, fighting. Sean Huff gets 11.
My apologies, whoever's player that is. I did not mean to call you a walk-on. I was looking at the wrong roster.
I mean, it was a good play right there. 3 tight ends is pretty rare to have for a team. Florida State obviously loves their tight ends. First, Walker and Huff have been great tonight. Long pass across the field. It's caught by Whalen, his 2nd.
Yeah, Barry Whalen looking like he wants to get involved with this Florida State offense, even though, yes, he is a third-string freshman. He is looking to make an impact.
Definitely not a walk-on with 2 receptions there. Dash Delano on the draw, spinning forward. He gets 11.
You know, Florida State, they've been running the ball through Dash Delano crazy tonight. We haven't seen their backup halfback, Christian Davis, at all this evening.
No, we have not. He has yet to have a carry. He's been in the backfield a couple times, but has no touches. Audible called here. Handoff to Delano, who gets met quickly. He's only able to get 3.
And Delano getting close to the 100-yard mark, so we'll have to wait and see if he can get that tonight, and also see if Florida State can put more than a field goal on the board tonight.
2nd and 7. He will throw on the curl route. Dave Axis not going down the field, put the foot in the ground, and gets 11 more.
That is an insane amount of yards on 5 receptions. 5 receptions, 160, and 2 tutties tonight for Dave Axis.
Yeah, that is pretty good. Zeus Clayton from the shotgun will throw once again. Goes through the back of the end zone.
Yeah, and I don't think those are points if you throw it to the upright.
No, it is not. Gaelic football, it's 1 point through the uprights, but this is the American version. So 2nd and 10, mini motion from the fullback. Handoff to Dave Axis up the middle. He is stuffed quickly, 3rd and 9.
That is Dash Delano, not Dave Axis.
Oh, is that what I said? Oh my goodness, that is embarrassing. I did mean Dash Delano, but good play. I was too focused on the Gaelic football there. 3rd and 9, Clayton. looking, scanning for the end zone, and deflected away. Rocky Fink cuts that route just in time, and again, another field goal here.
Yeah, I guess this has turned into whose kicker has the best leg so far.
That is exactly what it seems like. Boo Sheets kicks it through the uprights. It is another 3-point lead. And again, Andrew, Syracuse has the chance to take their first lead of the night here.
Yeah, you know, if you're Florida State, you cannot, you know, afford to drop another game, especially to an unranked team like Syracuse.
Well, I believe this is the first conference game of the season for Florida State, so they will play 5 straight conference opponents in the ACC. You can, like you said, you cannot afford to lose this one to Syracuse. J.K. Matthews will come out, 3 receivers to the top of the screen, a tight end to the bottom. Option play, it's met too quickly. Max Duncan is right in his face for a 4-yard loss.
And we've seen that all night tonight. Every time J.K. Matthews decides to run the read option with the option of a pitch, Florida State has read it and has been there waiting for them.
You're exactly right. All night it has not worked. Second and behind the chains. Tight end in motion from left to the right. Matthews, 3-step drop. Looks to the near sideline. On the out route, it is caught by Josiah Baker for a first down.
Yeah, only his second reception of the night. He's had kind of a quiet night. You know, I thought he was the best receiver on this Syracuse team. So, you know, maybe they would want to be using him more.
Well, that's just a testament to how good the coverage has been from Florida State. Only a 3-man front on this play for the Seminoles. First and 10 from the pistol again. Matthews rolls out to his right, throws to his right, wide open on the out route. It is caught by Josiah Baker. You said you wanted to see more of him, Andrew. There he is.
Yeah, there he is. I now starting to see a little bit more of Josiah Baker. Also, a Twitch update for you. 7-yard touchdown pass to Gage Tyson for Clemson as West Virginia leads 63-45 with 6:21 left in the third. I wonder what that final score is going to look like.
I know, over 100 total points over there already. First and 10, option play incoming. It is met too quickly again. Max Duncan does it twice this drive.
Syracuse has got to get away from trying this on first down. It has been mainly on 1st and 10 where they're trying that play. And it has failed every time because the linebacker core by Florida State has been in the backfield.
William Avery's going to get the second down carry. Gains no yards. It will be 3rd and 14. Rocky Painter picks up his 6th tackle. I like that in chat. They call me 7-Eleven because you're always open, Josiah Baker. That is very clever. 3rd and very long. Need about 10 to be in field goal range. They're going to throw it deep. Go for it all here. Can he get to the end zone? Trinell Scott's going to be down at the 1.
Amazing ball here by J.K. Matthews and Trinell Scott having himself a big game. Also, another scoring update for you over on Twitch. A 58-yard touchdown pass to Joshua Campbell. His 3rd as West Virginia goes up 70-45 with 6:08 in the 3rd quarter. How many passing touchdowns does Gunnar Rice have?
9 or 10 at this point, I think. First and goal. Matthews will throw for it, and that is deflected. What an athletic deflection by Ali.
Yeah, our truck worker here just told us that is his 9th of the evening, so that record is going to be hard.
Second and goal, handoff up the middle. Evan Harper, a walk-on, not even the backup, Norris. The walk-on gets a rushing touchdown, and Syracuse has their first lead of the night.
Yeah, we were talking about it going into this drive that Syracuse had the opportunity to take a lead. They come down here, they get their first lead of the game, and like I said, I think that 10 total touchdowns for the game is going to be the record held by Gunnar Rice. I think it's going to be not touched for a while.
Dave Axis gets an incredible return here. Could not quite shake those tackles. but good will be outstanding starting field position here for the Seminoles. And Andrew, I like what you said. Frosty obviously is running the 1s and 2s for us here tonight on YouTube. You downgraded him from associate producer to truck worker.
I have just been having a hard time with words tonight. English is not my friend as of right now.
The Seminoles down for the first time tonight. That's a miscommunication from Clayton.
Yeah, a huge miscommunication. This could be huge for Syracuse if they hold Florida State scoreless.
2nd and 10, Clayton pass deep down the field, just overthrows his receiver.
Now, I don't know if the blind umpire's talking about Dumber and Dumber as in you and I or the game, but
we'll say it's you and me, Andrew. We'll save face for that one. 3rd and 10, Clayton gonna get, oh my goodness, gets hit hard. That's not going to be a sack. Very lucky. That would have been a loss of about 8. And instead it will be a punt forced by Syracuse's defense. They have been outstanding here since the first quarter.
The blind umpire finally, giving us the answer. It is talking about the game, not the two in the broadcast booth tonight.
Instead, that punt will go through the back of the end zone. Syracuse with the 4-point lead and just over 9 minutes left of CFSL action here tonight. J.K. Matthews will hand it off to Avery. He's trying to get to the edge. He's going to fight for 5.
And, right now we're looking at another potential big upset tonight.
That will bring us to the start of the 4th quarter. You are watching the CFSL presented by PX1 Sports here on YouTube. Syracuse leads 34-30. Welcome back. Tony Papel and Andrew Anderson in the broadcast booth here tonight. Love to see the 4s up in chat. Handoff here, no keeper for Matthews. He's deadly with his legs. Huge hit from Emerson Ridley, sets up 3rd and 1.
Yeah, that is what's known as a hospital hit. Somebody make sure J.K. Matthews is all right, because that one was a violent hit.
It was. He does get up, the rare quarterback who wears gloves. That's because of his fantastic rushing ability. It will be 2 receivers and a tight end to the top from the shotgun. Screen pass incoming. They find their man. The blocking develops enough. It's a 1st down for Olin Norris.
Yeah, and if Syracuse can just stay inbounds, keep the ball moving, Florida State could be in trouble here.
Ridley with his 9th tackle, 20 first downs in this game. That is a ton. Matthews going to run for it here. Takes another hard hit, but he gets 4.
Yeah, good run there by J.K. Matthews, getting upfield. Well, like I said, if Syracuse keeps the ball moving, stays in bounds, then Florida State starts running out of time.
Matthews with another keeper, slips a tackle, slips another tackle, and it is a 1st down for Matthews. The clock will run until it's less than 2 minutes left.
Yeah, so if you're Syracuse and you're Syracuse fans, you're smiling from ear to ear right now. You're loving what you're seeing by this team.
Well, that is just a throwaway from J.K. Matthews. It will stop the clock, but they were looking to try and mix it up after how many read options they were using. Looks like a pressure is coming, bringing a blitzer here from the edge. 2nd and 10. Matthews will hand it off up the middle. RKO tackle.
It didn't look like the pressure was coming from the edge. The pressure came from right up the A-gap.
It did. Ivar Lund was the one who got the tackle. Sets up a crucial 3rd and 9 for the Syracuse Orange. They will throw. Blitz comes. They go down the field. They have their man Bagley with a great reception.
Amazing catch here by Bagley along the sideline. Had to turn his body completely the other direction to catch it, and still got his feet down in bounds.
That's a fantastic catch by Bagley. Great ball by Matthews. Threw it right over the top of Ridley. It is 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line. Matthews will throw. Man in his face, just throws it away.
Yeah, amazing defensive pressure and defensive coverage there by Florida State, forcing J.K. Matthews to just get rid of it.
Yeah, did not want to take a sack there. 2nd and 10, handoff up the middle. Avery's going to pick up 5.
And Avery's been the main workhorse tonight for this Syracuse offense. We'll have to see if he can continue to, maybe carry this Syracuse offense.
17 total carries tonight for Avery. Screen pass incoming. Norris is going to get it. Does he have enough blocking? He does. Lund will chase him down, but it's another 1st down.
Yeah, these two running backs for Syracuse are something special. If you can have both of them gaining positive yards on every play, you're going to be doing something right.
1st and 10 from about the 12-yard line. Pistol set. Rolling out to his left, throws to the end zone, and his man catches it. Bagley with a touchdown, and Syracuse is going to go up 2 possessions.
Another amazing catch here by Bagley, getting his feet down inbounds on the side of the end zone there. Amazing effort by Bagley. And right now, I wonder if Florida State is starting to panic a little bit on their sideline.
Elijah Washington was in coverage. It looked to be great, but just a perfectly thrown ball by J.K. Matthews. Twinkle toes, toe drag swag by Bagley to keep him in the end zone. An 11-point lead here for Syracuse. But Andrew, we know how explosive Florida State can be.
Yeah, we've seen it the first few possessions, with the deep balls to both Rashad Williams and Dave Axis. We haven't really called Sebastian Sapp's name at all tonight, so looking to get him involved tonight, maybe.
He has no receptions and picked up a key block. That is it. Dash Delano sheds a tackle, gets 3.
And I believe that should be, Dash Delano over the century mark tonight. But they're going to need a lot more than just him getting over 100 yards if they want to maybe end up coming back.
2nd and 7. Clayton will throw. Finds his man. There is a nice reception by Dash Delano for 18.
Yeah, Dash Delano doing it through the air and on the ground, trying to help this Florida State offense from dropping 2 consecutive games in a row.
What great anticipation by Clayton on that one. That was like a bit of a hitch route out of the backfield. That is capital A anticipation. If you know, you know. 1st and 10 for Clayton and the Seminoles. Tight end in motion from left to the right. This is a play action. Clayton looking downfield, throws to on the corner route. It is caught by Sean Huff. He keeps the toes in bounds.
Yeah, what an amazing catch here by Sean Huff. Usually you see the receivers doing this, the corner routes and, making a nice catch like that. But a big body tight end being able to do it is something also impressive.
Excellent placement on that throw by Clayton, keeping the feet in bounds for Huff. 1st and 10 inside the 30. The Seminoles are driving, handing it off, trying to get to the edge is Delano. He gets to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, if you're Florida State, you kind of want to pick up the pace here a little bit. 5.5 left. You still got time, but you don't want to run too low on time before scoring.
Handoff here again. This is a walk-on, it looks like.
That's Christian Davis.
Davis, yeah, the backup. His first carry of the night for 16 yards.
And finally, we call his name in crunch time. Maybe that's because Dash Delano is starting to get gassed. So maybe Florida State needs to turn to Christian Davis here.
1st and 10, Clayton, 2 halfbacks in the backfield, screen pass incoming, looks the way of Christian Davis. Dash Delano wasn't in on that play. He is a little tired, it seems. He gets 5, though.
Yeah, Silent Ninja there giving you a little grief for calling Christian Davis a walk-on.
I did not mean that. I knew it as soon as I saw him. but it came out of my mouth anyway. Instead, pitched it. Now Delano is back in the game. The defense gets turned around. First and goal for the Seminoles.
And just like that, this is exactly what Florida State needed to do. If they can score here and then stop Syracuse, they'll be in really good position.
First and goal under center, offset I. They motion it to power I. They will hand it off, trying to get to the edge. They will get to the edge. Dash Delano with a rushing touchdown. Florida State's now only going to be down one possession.
Yeah, like I said, now all Florida State needs is to get a defensive stop, and they could end up taking the game back from
they will go
Syracuse.
for 2 here. Yeah, they will go for 2 here. That was to be expected. Try to make this a 3-point ball game. Under center is Clayton. He will throw. And he is going to run it into the end zone. No, he will not. Gets pushed back at the last second. Good defensive play by Lawrence Lewis to bring him down and keep it a 5-point ball game.
Yeah, now if you're Florida State, you got to rely on your defense to make the stop. To make
Go ahead, please. No.
To make Florida State, or to make Syracuse punt, because if you make Syracuse punt, a touchdown wins the game.
Yes, it does. And with all 6 timeouts available, this last 4.5 minutes could take a long time because so much is on the line here. We have seen Syracuse rely on William Avery and J.K. Matthews' legs in this ball game, and we will see if they continue to try and do that to burn clock in this ball game. 1st and 10. They will hand it off on the first down carry. It's met quickly with a vicious stiff arm, though, so Avery gets 5.
And there you go. If you're Syracuse, that's what you want to do. Keep the ball on the ground, keep the clock moving, potentially get it down to where Florida State has to start using their timeouts to force the clock to stop.
They will throw here instead, and it is dropped. Oh, my goodness. That was right in the hands of the receiver, and he couldn't hold on.
And then after that, it hit 2 Florida State guys in the hand. And even then, that would have been taken back to the house.
Yeah, that was devastating. That would have been a crucial first down pickup. Instead, it's 3rd and 5. Deep down the field, down the seam, he's wide open. Huge strike there to Josiah Baker. 7-11, he's always open.
Yeah, 4 of 101 for Josiah Baker. Like I was saying earlier, I wanted to see him get involved more, and this 4th quarter seems to be his quarter. Might as well start calling him Mr. 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're going to have to. You're right. What a strike. They were running cover 2, and they ran 4 verts. He was wide open down the seam. 1st and 10 for Syracuse. Man in motion, Creedon from right to the left. It will be a pass here, play action, tons of time, and just throws this one away.
Yeah, I think if Syracuse ends up even getting a field goal, depending on how much time is left, Florida State's back is going to be up against the wall.
2nd and 10, they stop the clock. Not a great decision there. Pass over the middle. What in the world was that?
I don't know, maybe he saw a groundhog that shouldn't have been on the field that he was trying to hit.
That is a really good point. 3rd and 10 here for Syracuse. They stop the clock on themselves again. They've abandoned the run. They're going to pass again, and this is dangerous, and it is incomplete. Another deflection. I think they're out of field goal range, so oh my goodness, they are not. Bradley Abrams will come out to kick a 47-yard field goal. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So an 8-point lead here, still 1 possession.
Yeah, if you're Florida State here now, you gotta score and gotta go for 2. Nothing else is gonna work. You guys gotta get down the field, score and force overtime. You know, score with no time left, and then hope to get the ball to start overtime.
Yep, that is what they will have to do. 3.5 minutes, tons of time here. You can call whatever you want. We will see what they will be able to come up with here. 1st and 10. handing it off to Dash Delano, and he gets brought down quickly by Aaron McLaughlin.
Yeah, good play there by McLaughlin to keep Delano in bounds, keep the clock moving. Someone else Florida State should be looking to get involved is, like we talked about it earlier, Sebastian Sapp making that amazing block on the first play of the game, but he has no receptions tonight.
You're exactly right, has no reception. 2nd and 11, pass down the seam. It is caught by Rashad Williams. He's having a huge night.
Yeah, tonight it has been the Dave Axis and Rashad Williams show. Both of them over 100 yards receiving tonight.
That sets up a crucial first down from right around midfield for the Florida State Seminoles. Under center is Clayton. He drops back, looks down the field on the deep out. It's caught by Axis.
And Axis, the junior out of Knoxville, Tennessee, with 170 receiving yards tonight.
Great pitch and catch right there by Clayton. That sets up another first down from just outside the 40. Clayton will hand it off to Christian Davis. He tries to get to the edge. He picks up the first down.
Good rush there by Davis to, keep bouncing it to the outside, just get ahead of the linebacker who looked like he had a angle on him.
It did look like that. Instead, it was a first down over the middle. It's caught. Sean Huff for 12.
See, if I'm Florida State here, I start slowing the pace. You're already in the red zone. Take as much time as you need so Syracuse doesn't go down the field and, win the game on a last-second field goal.
1st and 10, handoff. Delano loses to the hole, is filled quickly by Nehemiah Brown Jr.
Yeah, good. They've really kept Dash Delano in check in this second half. He has not really been that predominant.
2nd and 12. Pitch out to Christian Davis. He has the edge, and he's fighting forward, gets 10 of it.
Now, this is where you got to, like I said, you got to focus on that first down and then maybe slow the pace down even more.
3rd and 2. 1.5 minutes left here. Play action. Looks to the end zone, and it's intercepted. I don't believe it. They're going to be down at the 2, though, so this is safety watch.
That is a big play there by the Syracuse defense. Josh McGinnis getting the interception. It might even be less than, oh, you are right. It is at the 2.
Joshua McGinnis, the senior, gets his first interception of the season. Safety watch here. Handoff. No, it's a keeper. He's got to get out of the end zone, and he does. Matthews fights forward. He's going to pick up 11 right there. Timeout called by Florida State. 1:25 left. Tight end in motion. Another handoff. This time it's up the middle, and William Avery's going to get 3-second timeout call.
And it looks like this is going to be the end of, almost the end of the game. Meanwhile, we got a Twitch update for you. 31-yard touchdown pass to Joshua Campbell. His 4th with a score of 80-52 over there. West Virginia up with 4:52 left in the game.
Well, there have been 80 total points here in this ballgame. 80.5 is the over. Long pass. He's wide open down the field. This could make the over hit. Trinell Scott is being chased. He gets 72. That's probably going to do it.
Yeah, on, holding them there and then just letting a play like that go. I would say we're safe to say this game has ended up being Syracuse.
If you're at Florida State, it's probably better if you just let him get into the end zone to maybe try and stay in this. Instead, he's brought down, and another crazy game here on YouTube to end this week 4 of action. Syracuse is going to come away with the 8-point victory. Andrew, what a game.
Yeah, what a game. I talked about the possibility of another upset earlier when we saw Georgia taking out the #1 team in the country in the CFSL. And now we got Syracuse beating the number 10 ranked Florida State Seminoles. And that is Florida State's second straight loss in a row. First loss in conference play. They still got 5 more opponents. They can't afford to drop anymore.
No, they cannot. I'd like to say thank you to our associate producer, Austin Crow, our executive producer, Mike Peters, and of course, my broadcast partner for tonight's action, Andrew Anderson. And on behalf of our entire broadcast crew, I am Tony Papel, and you've been watching the CFSL presented by PX1 Sports right here on YouTube. What a fantastic way to end action here in week 4. Head on over to Twitch to catch the end of that game. And next week, Monday, June 3rd at 5:30 Central Time for the Inside Blitz podcast on Twitch, 6:30 for USC at Michigan, and 8:30 Penn State at Ohio State. Thank you all so much for joining us. Good night, everyone.